is Laura Martinez, and I'm going to talk about the English of Australia and New Zealand. In Australia, everything started at the end of the 18th century, when the British traveled the world and colonized the southern hemisphere. This area has a variety of English very peculiar and distinctive. In 1770, James Cook, a British navigator and explorer, visited Australia, and within 20 years, Britain had established its first penal colony at Sydney, because prisons in England were overcrowded. About 130,000 prisoners were transported during the 50 years after the arrival of the first fleet in 1788. By 1850, the population of Australia was about 400,000, and nowadays it increased to more than 23 million. Settlers and the main influence of the language came from the British Islands, because many of the convicts were from London and Ireland. The country has a very mixed character because of the influences of the Aboriginal languages and also from American English because of the immigrants. In New Zealand, the story of English started later and moved slowly. European whalers and traders began to settle there 20 years after they did in Australia. It was around 1790. However, the official colony was not established until 1840, following a treaty between Maori chiefs and the British Crown. Maori are the indigenous people of New Zealand. At that moment, there was a rapid increase in European immigration. Nowadays, the total population is more than 4 million. In the past, New Zealand's social history had special linguistic consequences. First of all, there has been a strong sense of the historical relationship with Britain and a greater sympathy for British values. Many people speak with an accent which displays British influence. Also, there has been a growing sense of national identity and an emphasis on the differences between New Zealand and Australia. Both countries have their own accent and vocabulary. It delimitates the differences between the two countries. Also, in New Zealand, the rights and needs of the Maori people, who now form over 10% of the population, are taken into account. The use of Maori words in New Zealand English increased because of it. The Maori name of New Zealand is Aotearoa. Okay, it was a little bit about the English of Australia and Aotearoa, New Zealand. See you again if I ever post another video. Bye!